Okay, so today we see a very good movement with the SPY QQQ frustrating the signs of weakness we saw last week. Now, do we still have good stocks to buy? Or is it too late? What if the market falls again? Because we have Federal Reserve meeting this week, right? Well, in this video, we'll look at how to proceed from here. We are going to discuss practical strategies that you can use because this is a trader-to-trader channel with no personal opinions, no bias, and no assumptions. Here, every idea is based on technical evidence and facts. My name is Nathan, this is the Finance Hydra channel. Welcome to another daily analysis video. And yes, we see the SPY ETF going up nicely today, bouncing right after reaching our main short-term support level around 595, which we did describe last week. I told you guys, the 595 along with the 21-day EMA, this is a double support area. The first support level is 595, all right? And last Friday, we retested the 595 as a support level again. Now, we are bouncing off this key point, suggesting that yes, SPY wants to maintain the bullish bias on the daily chart. Because medium-term wise on the daily chart, we are still making higher highs, higher lows. We are still above the 21-day EMA, all signs of a bull trend. So we are still clearly bullish. Only if we see the SPY losing this double support level made by, again, 595 and 21-day EMA, only then we may see a sharper correction and a possible reversal, suggesting a sharper correction back to the 576. As long as we stay above these two key points, the uptrend will remain insanely strong, and our next technical target is still the $613, the all-time high area. Okay, so a very simple situation for the SPY ETF. The QQQ shares a similar reading because we made a pullback over here. However, QQQ is clearly way more bullish than the SPY ETF because this pullback over here barely took us back to our support area. We are still far away. We are still way above this 21-day EMA, way above the 521. And right now, we see the QQQ reacting already, rejecting last Friday's bearish candle. Okay, so it is a phenomenal reaction, a very powerful reaction, which frustrates the idea of a pullback to this support level on the QQQ. So we are clearly maintaining the uptrend. We are only $7 away from the all-time high resistance level. So now, if you ask me, with this reaction, the QQQ has everything to retest the all-time high again and possibly break it. So stocks are still on fire. We see many stocks performing very well, and we are going to talk about a few stocks here on this video, but right now, tech stocks are still looking very good, very bullish. What's the problem? The problem is that we see many stocks far away from their support levels, and this messes with the risk-reward relationship. If you want to buy stocks right here, right now, well, it is going to be a very difficult situation for you because, for instance, Nvidia flying again today, right? Breaking this resistance level. It is clearly bullish. It is making a high higher than last week's high, suggesting that it is going to frustrate this possible top signal. So because we see a bearish candle below a very powerful resistance level on the weekly and daily charts. This could be a top signal on Nvidia. However, we are maintaining the price above all of our short-term support levels, so Nvidia is maintaining the bullish bias with success. So far, there is not a single top signal, there is not a single bearish reversal chart pattern on the 1-hour chart, on the daily chart, or on the weekly chart suggesting a possible pullback or even less a reversal, okay? On the 1-hour chart, we see another higher high, higher low. We are breaking the high of the previous resistance level over here on the 1-hour chart, suggesting an upwards breakout of this congestion area. So once again, we see another bullish signal suggesting that Nvidia wants to fly to higher levels. As long as we stay above these support levels, Nvidia is not going to trigger any top signal yet. And in the lack of a crystal clear top signal, Nvidia is not going to correct on the daily chart as well, okay? So for now, we are just maintaining the uptrend. There is not a single bearish signal on Nvidia. If we see Nvidia losing the 142 area, losing the support levels on the 1-hour chart over here, right? Only then we may see a sharper pullback on the daily chart. Maybe Federal Reserve meeting will bring some volatility to our stocks, and this scenario could materialize this week. If this scenario materializes, let's not panic, because Nvidia, SPY, QQQ, Tesla, many other stocks are still performing insanely well. These stocks are all maintaining the bullish bias, okay? And the pullback, while we see an uptrend, is just another excuse to buy at a cheaper price level with good risk-reward relationship, okay? So if you ask me, if Nvidia corrects back to this 21-day EMA or even to the 130s, again, phenomenal. Possibly another buying opportunity. If we don't see a pullback, okay, Nvidia will not be an amazing buying opportunity right here, but we have another technical resistance level around the all-time high, near the 152, okay? So this key point is still our next technical target. If we see pullback, it will be just another buying excuse, because Nvidia is maintaining the uptrend. We only see higher highs, higher lows, right? We don't see lower highs, lower lows, okay? So we are still very bullish, all right? Now, similarly, guys, if we see the indices correcting, this double support level on the QQQ and this double support level on the SPY, these are our next support levels. Any bullish reaction, any bottom signal near these support levels could be just another buying opportunity, because the indices, Nvidia, even Tesla, they are all maintaining their bullish sentiment. Okay, regarding Tesla, the bullish sentiment is less clear because this pullback over here was quite intense, all right? I mean, we did correct from the 367 to the 271, roughly 26%, okay? So it was a very sharp, very intense correction. But this key point over here, again, $367 is our major resistance level. We hit this key point over here and we made a top signal. Guys, now if you ask me, Tesla has everything to make another bullish pivot point. By breaking the $335.50, Tesla will make a higher high, higher low on the daily chart. This is better observed on the 1-hour chart, I believe, right? See, we have a crystal clear pivot point. Higher high, higher low. This low is higher than this low, while a potential breakout of this key point will make a high higher than this high over here. So that's the best bullish reversal chart pattern you can possibly ask for on Tesla and in any other stock, okay? It is a fantastic reversal structure because, guys, remember, uptrends are made of higher highs, higher lows. Okay, eventually we see lows, but as long as our lows are above the previous lows, okay, the uptrend is still valid. We see a bull trend over here on the 1 hour chart, a possible trigger point for an amazing reversal. Recently we saw this pivot point over here, right? Maybe it was a double bottom, but maybe a pivot point is better for this reaction, right? A higher high, higher low. Now Tesla wants to continue this pattern, but this time is different because here Tesla is finally above the 21-hour EMA again, while on the daily chart, we are also above the 21-day EMA as well. After a pullback to this clear support level, when we analyze the weekly chart, we see that last week we had a piercing line candle pattern, a very reliable candle pattern. From a statistical point of view, it is a very reliable bullish reversal candle pattern. So above the 21 weekly moving average, by the way. So do you see we have many bullish technical evidence on Tesla suggesting another rally? What's the catch over here? The catch is that if we see Tesla making a lower high, lower low, losing the 291 again, we are going to see a possible bearish pivot point getting triggered. This is going to be the bearish reverse, the bearish continuation chart structure we could see on Tesla stock after this rally over here. So we gotta pay attention to its price action from here. Of course, we have Federal Reserve meeting this week, so we gotta be very careful because the volatility will increase. I still see, if you ask me, I see Tesla as a very nice opportunity right now because the risk-reward relationship is very good. Today, for instance, I described how to buy Tesla over here in this context using a good risk control during our live stream. So if you want to join, if you want to trade with me and have access to our signals and strategies in real time, just join our educational project, the 5% Project. There you learn once and for all how to trade professionally without emotions or stress, in a calm manner, using strategies based on risk control and technical analysis. You learn in practice with a skin in the game community. If you have any doubts, know that it's free to try. You have absolutely nothing to lose if you want to learn how our trading methodology works. We only charge you if you first take advantage of what we have to offer. So come on and join our community of winning traders. The link to our website is in this video's description. Take a look over there. I firmly believe we can help you a lot in this market, okay? So just join us over there, watch our lives. I believe you'll find valuable, extremely valuable information over there, okay? So just take a look. It's free to try. Now, guys, Tesla looks very promising, okay? If we see Tesla breaking the $335 again, fantastic. Bullish pivot point. Next technical target will be the $367. Now, when we analyze AMD, this one, I have to confess, we were trying to nail a good bottom signal here on AMD, but this one is flying right now. It is flying already. It is breaking the 122 resistance level, breaking its previous top level over here, making a fantastic move, going up more, roughly 9% right now. So, okay, AMD looks amazing. We bought AMD over here first, all right? We did a phenomenal trade, but right now is very difficult to nail a good bottom signal on AMD right here, right now. I see other opportunities that are looking as interesting as AMD with better risk-reward ratio, but right now AMD is too far away from our support levels. It is breaking our resistance level already, so it is just not my style. But long-term wise, Not for swing trading, because we are swing traders, all right? Our community is of swing traders. We like to nail good stocks and take advantage of nice rallies for many days or possibly weeks. Okay, we are not day traders, so on our Telegram channel, we are not going to rush you. Okay, oh, you have to buy right now. You have to babysit the channel every single hour of the day because you may miss an incredible opportunity. No, we are swing traders. Okay, so we trade calmly. We use the daily chart. We wait for the day to close so we can study our stocks, our charts, and then we see what opportunities we have over here. This is why some people, I receive emails. This happens quite often. Emails from people from Shanghai, Hong Kong, right? Oh, Nathan, I am in the other side of the world. So will your signals be interesting for me? And the answer is yes, because we are swing traders. We focus on the medium term, all right? Now, if you have a longer term, a longer view on AMD, I see AMD breaking a pivot point on the weekly chart above the 21 weekly moving average. Okay, we see a kind of inverted head and shoulders over here, right? A very small one, but we are making a phenomenal bullish reversal chart pattern on the weekly chart, suggesting a long-term reversal. Okay, in this case, 144 is our next technical target. We closed this gap over here already. Now we have another gap over here and another gap over here. Oh, this gap was closed today right now. So the last gap is right here. Gaps work as magnets for the price when trends reverse. And right now, AMD is clearly reversing the previous downtrend, making a phenomenal movement. So if you have a longer term, if you can hold this stock a little longer than just a few weeks, fantastic. AMD is for you, is one of the best stocks that I see right now. But for swing trading, it is going up 8% today. It is far away from this 21-day EMA, so maybe for this purpose is not that interesting. I see many other stocks way more interesting, but AMD still looks phenomenal, looks very bullish. If you have AMD, well, you must be very happy because it has no clear bearish reaction, not a single top signal right here, right now. And we see Palantir today going up 2.87%. Okay, we are going up nicely. And today during our live, one of our members asked me, Nathan, what's the target point for Palantir? The answer is 150, because by the moment we saw the breakout of this rectangle chart pattern, you can project the size of this rectangle in the direction of the breakout, and you see the 150s area as our next major resistance level. And that's where I see Palantir right now. Okay, Nathan, today we see a shooting star candle pattern. It is a possible top signal. Yes, it is. But even if we see a top signal, this alone is not a meaningful reversal signal. Okay, a top signal may bring a pullback if triggered, but a pullback to the 130s or even to the 21-day EMA again, in my humble opinion, would be just another harmless pullback to this double support level, and then any buying opportunity near this support level, any bottom signal near this support level could be just another buying opportunity, because Palantir looks still very bullish. Any pullback over here could be an excuse to buy. Any pullback is an excuse to buy Palantir, okay? Let's maintain this bullish bias over here. It is looking insanely well. There is not a single top signal, okay? Nathan, today is a shooting star. Yes, but even considering a possible shooting star, this alone is not scary at all. Okay, it is not a scary reaction. We are still up 2.87%. So, okay, Palantir still looks phenomenal. On the 1-hour chart, we could see pullback all the way down to the 139 area again. And this is it. we would see just another pullback to the 21-hour EMA. So, guys, there is never reason to panic if you know how to trade strategically using technical evidence in your favor, knowing how the trend works, how the money is flowing over here. If you understand these things, never is going to make you feel panic, euphoric, or stressed in this market, okay? And that's what we do every single day here on this channel. We try to design good strategies for you to follow, okay? Therefore, consider subscribing, because we are here every single day talking about strategies, ideas, all based on technical evidence. No gut feelings, no personal opinions, right? Some people say, Nathan, you are bullish. No, it's not me who's bullish. SPY is bullish, QQQ is bullish, Nvidia is bullish. It is not my fault, right? I am not the owner of this thing, okay? I'm just describing how the money is flowing to you and what the main inflection points are. So subscribe for more content like this and click the like button to support me as well, because your like means a lot, okay? Seriously, your like means a lot for this humble community, okay? Now, SOFI. This one is triggering an ascending triangle chart pattern. Okay, phenomenal pattern, very good, meaningful, bullish continuation chart pattern by breaking this key point, and we did a breakout last week, all right? By making this breakout, well, SOFI is reinforcing the bullish momentum. You may say, and I'm not going to disagree, Nathan, we see an inverted head and shoulders, right? Yes, it's a kind of inverted head and shoulders with two shoulders over here, so it's a mutant head and shoulders, right? Still, it is a phenomenal bullish reversal chart pattern. It is above the 21-day EMA. We are making higher highs, higher lows right now, so amazing. SOFI has everything to retest the $18.42 again. We have an open gap over here. Remember, gaps work as magnets for the price when trends reverse. So SOFI could easily retest the $18 area again. Today's reaction is quite powerful. It is an above the stomach candle pattern, a quite reliable bullish reversal candle pattern above the 21-day EMA, breaking this ascending triangle's resistance level again. Okay, so many bullish signals on SOFI right here, right now. Nathan, could you be wrong? Of course, my friend. I am. Guys, I will be wrong eventually, okay? That's not a problem. Real traders, real professionals are not concerned in being right all the time. We are concerned with good risk-reward relationship, okay? That's all that matters to me. If I'm wrong, okay, I'm gonna lose a little. If I'm right, fantastic, I will make a lot of money, because I always control the risk in a way that I mitigate my losses while maximize my profits. That's what we do every single day together. Now, could I be wrong? Yes, absolutely. What's the inflection point for SOFI? That if SOFI loses this inflection point, we are going to reverse the bullish momentum. If we lose Friday's low, okay, $13.97, because on the 1-hour chart, by losing Friday's low over here, we are gonna see SOFI making a bearish pivot point, or even a possible double top chart pattern, okay? This could be a very strong reversal on the 1-hour chart, suggesting a sharper correction on the daily chart down here. Okay, so that would be, what's more, we would lose the 21-day EMA as well. And seeing such a reaction after a breakout of this resistance level would be very annoying, very dangerous. Maybe if the market collapses after Fed meeting this week, maybe this scenario is going to materialize. Either way, 13.97, that's the inflection point you want to watch from here, okay? And we see Robinhood flying very well above our support levels. Last week we did analyze Robinhood, but since then we saw just a sideways correction. Okay, we are moving sideways right now, making a possible bullish flag over here. Now, what's the catch? This support level made by the 21-day EMA and 66.91. This double support level over here is Robinhood's major inflection point. If we see this stock losing this double support level, okay, then we may see a medium-term reversal, suggesting a sharper pullback to lower levels, maybe to the $54 again, okay? As long as you stay above this double support level, fantastic. Robinhood will maintain the bullish bias. If you have Robinhood, okay, you can hold your shares from a technical point of view, of course, not investment advice, but from a technical point of view, there is no reason to sell Robinhood as long as you stay above this double support level. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on these key points and much more in this channel, so subscribe, click the like button, and join the 5% project for more ideas, for more insights. If you want to receive our trading signals every single day firsthand. We have a very nice performance. Our members are consistently profitable traders. We have hundreds of traders right now with us, so join the 5% project. The link is in this video's description. Thank you very much for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow as usual. Bye bye.